It's been conventional wisdom or tradition among bankers to slash or cut down the reserve requirement ratio of money banks have to keep a handle on its supply of cash. Times have changed though, and there is good reason to believe lowering the reserve requirement ratio is sound fiscal policy according to a number of bankers. PTV correspondent Soo Jim Kim shines a light on this growing belief in this report.
Contractions in the reserve requirement ratios are achievable within the year. The reserve ratio are portions of reservable liabilities that commercial banks must keep as deposits instead of lending out or investing.
We've lowered our reserve requirements quite a bit. I think there's room to lower them some more, but we need good research on that.
This as Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas Governor Eli Remolona Jr. says it is possible to accommodate further reductions in the reserve requirements without affecting the country's money supply.
We traditionally looked at reserve requirements as a way to control money supply. And that was the thinking in the 1960s, I think. That thinking has gone away.
Although he insists more studies should be made regarding these reforms and policies. With this, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas is poised to make monetary policy research-driven. This as BSP Governor Eli admits there was not enough scholarly research and peer reviews circulating in the BSP back then.
We have not taken advantage of that in the BSP. There is a certain kind of research culture that wasn't quite here in the past.
The official explains previously, data sharing agreements and clauses between departments limited each of them use of data, thereby creating restrictions in fostering open and free research.
Research is about exploring, testing, but our rules have prevented that. Bring back the research culture and then take advantage of the data.
Hence, the BSP has been promoting a stronger research culture inside the organization. In fact, 34 research topics are in the pipeline. Among the items on their agenda, policy frameworks, structural changes, as well as market structures and regulations. Some of the initiatives which the BSP is furthering are international research fairs, chair lectures, international research workshops, job rotations, doctoral internships, and programs with visiting research economists. Principal researcher of the BSP, Veronica Bayangos, maintains the studies they will be facilitating are publishable, making them accessible to foreign scholars and other central banks.
Our research agenda focuses on topics that are publishable and which will ultimately help the BSP in crafting its policies.
The Bangko Sentral is hopeful that with the uptick in publications, more and more countries will be able to understand the structural policies in the country and would lead to more collaborations in the future.
We have been creating a positive and strong research culture that promotes collaboration not just within the BSP.
BSP Governor Eli says his expectations are high regarding the research thrust of the Bangko Sentral and notes they're beginning to be met. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas is firm in strengthening its research capability while aiming to be a significant contributor to policy research among regional central banks. Soo Jin Kim from the National TV Network for the New and Better Republic.